Hey folks, welcome back to another video. Now normally I don't do these type of videos, but this has got me really excited, so I had to share this with you as soon as possible. So, what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about the Quest Pro! That's right, there's a huge Quest Pro leak that also shows what the controllers might look like. Now again, this is just a leak, so there's a chance none of it will be true, but there's no smoke without fire. So hopefully it will be somewhat true, if not all. So let's go through what specs have leaked so far. Firstly, let's mention the controllers themselves. From the images, you can see the new controllers, which will have the cameras located on the controllers themselves. One on top of the face and two on the side of the controllers. Meaning, it doesn't need the giant infrared rings that we currently have. It's said to have inside-out computer vision tracking, which could also open up room for a lot more innovative uses. Plus, the controllers are said to have precise finger position sensing, with triple haptic for main, trigger and pinch, as well as a fingerprint sensor. Now, obviously my biggest concern is compatibility. Will this potential change mean that the current Quest games are not compatible with this style of motion controllers, and all games will need to be updated? Which obviously causes problems like there are on PC VR, for example with the index controllers not being compatible until the game is updated. I'm hoping that's not the case as they're both Oculus products and Oculus software, but it is something to think about. Next, let's look at the potential specs of the headset. First, the screen. Now we may potentially get a dual cell LCD display with the same resolution as the Quest 2. However, with advanced backlight including pixel level control. What this means is that it will allow OLED levels of black levels without the OLED smearing issues. Obviously that means it's the best of both worlds. You get the vibrant colors of the LCD and the black levels of the OLED. That is some great news, especially for those darker games. Not only that, the Quest Pro is also said to be a mixed reality headset as well. It is said to have a 4K camera that is 120 FPS and full RGB color pass-through, which actually makes the possibilities endless. There are also two 1K near infrared 120 FPS cameras for the tracking of the headset. These cameras also have constellation projection, which will work with the controllers to ensure accurate tracking. So we're expecting better tracking than we currently have, which is already pretty great. Well, if you thought that wasn't enough, there's more. Apart from these external cameras, we also have another 4 cameras. There are two 480p 120fps cameras for eye tracking, as well as two 400p 120fps face tracking cameras. Now, people might have their reservations against having your eyes and face tracked like that by Facebook, but it's still pretty cool to have on a standalone headset. Finally, there are also rumors of a new XRP chip being added onto the Quest Pro, but this is more speculative than the rest of the information. Now, all of this sounds incredible, but how much will it all cost? Well, from researching around at the leakers, it appears that there may be a target price of $500 for the Quest Pro. Personally, I think that would be a great price for a headset with so many features. However, you would need to consider that a lot of them would not be implemented straight away, as there will need to be a split between what the Quest Pro can do compared to what the Quest and the Quest 2 can do, which already have an incredibly high number of users. So it could go back to being held back by the lack of AAA developers that we currently have in VR. Now again, this is all speculation. I'll link the article below where I got most of the information from, so you can read it for yourself. Personally, I don't believe the Quest Pro will be coming out this year, it's just too soon. I think it might be mid next year. If anything, there are also rumors of a Quest 2 Plus, which will have a newer XR chip, the controllers I mentioned above, and a double stacked LCD panel, which would mean better blacks. The Quest 2 Plus, however, I think could be coming out this year for around $350 to $400. But let's see what happens at Facebook Connect. Facebook have a habit of surprising us in many ways. Well, that's all folks. What do you think about all of this? Will you be buying a Quest 2 Plus or a Quest 2 Pro if it comes out? Or do you think it might be too expensive and you would rather buy the normal Quest 2? Let me know in the comments. Well, thanks for watching. Have a great day, stay safe and see you next time.